Howdy kids, it's a couple days after Christmas Day. So what have I been doing since my big 6 runs down in Athens before it changed hands? Not a whole heck of a lot until the last couple weeks ago, about the start of the month. I started getting ready for next season. First, Purple Prospector wants to take this guy and change him from green to purple. But the one last thing I gotta do is get my barrel out. Already got the plumbing out, but kept it for the most part intact, just in case my dumb idea of going to 1.5 inches doesn't get her done. Second, as you can see, this is a new to me high banker. And I gotta plumb it. I still gotta get matting for it. This one should not be as wet as the Martin high banker that I have. Then, see my setup here. I got that piece from Kent Fackler like 4 or 5 years ago. I ain't done nothing with it. That's about to change. And then after we mess with that top, I got all this material. Boom. That's from 2020. Some stuff I gotta. Let's go. Wow, that's my first real run with my dredge. I'm thinking that's another run with the dredge. That pile of material I ain't sure of. I think, in fact, I know that is tailings out of the cube. I'm gonna rerun first. The last run that Purple Prospector did, she and I did together. That's my high banker cons. That's her trauma cons. And both of them look awfully black. So that should have some decent color in it. Then, I got stuff that has either been I paid for or just paid for. In here, this might end up its own separate video. Wife got me 2 of those. And then that's got to get rinsed out. That mat, that Vortex mat, is from my dredge right after I picked it up at the 2020 dirt party. So yeah, not like too many folks. I know I got gold. I just got to get it out of the black sand. That's not the fun part of this outfit. So, let's get busy. I'll probably pull that barrel later. I'm going to set this cube up. I'm going to try to anchor that drain mat, because I have never run drain mat. And we're going to see how it performs. So we'll start with the tailings and see what I may have missed. Alright kids, so I didn't use my slick plate. I used one of the other 3 trays that I had. Now per Kent, you use a 1/2 inch staple. And mind you, I'm no engineer. But this is how it's gonna go, like this. This mat is pretty much snuggle bunnied right into the tray, which is pretty cool. I may have to tack 1 or 2 down the sides just to keep them from flopping out, but I definitely need it here, otherwise a lot of my values are gonna go underneath this. So let me get this done. All right, boys. I'm only going to do a 2-stack, or 3-stack. I'm going to put some light on it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Gold Hog fan, where I've been running this thing with nothing but Vortex mat forever. I see how slow that water's moving, and I'm like, yeah. But we're about to find out. Once I figure out how to get this recording app from but the tripod will get to scooping. So let's try this. Here we go. First scoop banging through. We're going to see how it does. Put another light on it. I can see it, but barely. Close that out, close that out, close that out. Pull my light down, boom. Ooh, more light. Now what I don't know is if I'm getting proper water velocity. This material. Now you can see it pile up. Boop, boop, boop. And it's banging through the vortex, man, just fine. But with that slow of water, it clears out just slower. I don't know if it's showing up on that angle. Let's see if I can get this a better one. Wow, does that make me look stark? Anyway, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run this half a pail or so. That stuff. We're going to run it through, see what the mat looks like after it's done. I got to run Purple Prospector to work today because we got a little snow and ice. So this will be interrupted at some point. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Let's up the scoop. I ran it hard. And this bottom mat, this bottom tray, he's kind of full, bit heavy. So I gotta let this run just a minute. These guys were so loaded with so much black sand that I wasn't flushing all of it out of the spinner chambers. But this is going to be an interesting reveal of the mats, for sure. Definitely a kind of thing for me because I'm so used to running Gold Hog on my trays. My sluice trays and vortex on this. This stuff's like insanely concentrated now. So here we go. And come around like this. That is nothing but garnet and heavy black sand. I don't anticipate seeing much color in this, but I believe that's what you would call a packed mat. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have the velocity I should have. My battery was showing signs. I don't see nothing on the end there. Anybody see any color right here? I don't see none. I think we're clear there. Alright, now this is the vortex mat underneath. To give you an idea, I don't know. I never get good lighting down here in the basement. You can see some spots where we're really loading up. Right here in particular. Had a lot of just under 1/8 inch material, but this mat was packing up and it's loaded with black sand and garnet. One thing I don't know is if it's loaded up because I was losing power in the battery or not. Woo! That was kind of neat. I'm going to get set up so I can put it all in a pan. Okay, so here we go. This is the first teaspoon. I think there's something positive going on with this here drain mat. That is not bad after rerunning those tailings. So let's get to work on it and work the rest of it. Then we can do a reveal on that pail. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, the panning's done. I thought I was recording and wasn't. The rest of this material didn't show as nicely as that first teaspoon. Rally is first and last had the most colors. So let's see how much we actually held on to. This is micro gold. Alright, boys and girls, here we go. That is that I lost. That was in the tailings. From the last run I did. It's quite a bit. Wow. So there might be something to this drain mat. Or just got to run it twice. So we've seen the colors that we got. I lost a little bit, so it tells me one or two things. It's not a one and done after I cube my cons. I'm looking at about $100 to upgrade all the other trays on my cube if I want to do that. But that's gonna have to wait because I got that guy. He needs recovery medium. Got this guy that's got a little bit of work to be done to get him ready for the next season coming up. So, I hope y'all have figured out your battle plan to get you through the winter until the mining season starts up again. And like I always tell you, remember to get outside. There's no better place to be. Peace.